Alright. So, now that that's over with, let's go ahead and get straight into mix-ups. Now, what is a mix-up? A mix-up is when you have the threat of an overhead attack, a low attack, and a grab all in the same, and a shimmy, of course. When you have all of those, and what's it? Okay, what is a shimmy? A shimmy is when you have the threat of a grab, and instead of actually grabbing, you walk backwards so that they grab the air and you punish them, right? That's pretty much what it is. It's a little bit harder to shimmy in this game because grabs have a dash before they do it, but it is still possible. You know, you can make them do the dash and just jump over them instead. So yes, that is what a mix-up is. A mix-up is the threat of a high, or an overhead, a low, and a throw, and of course a shimmy along with it. So, how do you set those kinds of things up? Well, in this game, it is actually so much easier. Why is it easier? Because of this assist system. This assist system allows you to throw out attacks in the middle of doing another attack, as long as you're not pressing any buttons. So I'm going to set this bot to block, so that we may see what these are going to look like, okay? So that was a low attack. I can't threaten the overhead, so most people are actually just going to be blocking low the entire time. Like we talked about in the last class, what's her name? Magik does not have any overhead, so most people are going to just low block or combos. So what does that mean? That means that we have to take that opportunity to find a gap to throw out another move. How do you do that? Well, that's pretty simple. You make your assist do the hitting for you. Right? Something like that. We gotta call in Spider-Man a little bit early in order for it to work, but you can get a cross-up combo. So that is an overhead combo, right? You can overhead. It's really easy. It forces them into you. If they press, they will get hit. This is of course just my team, so let's see. Let's make it so that they do. Let's just make them throw out a random attack. Training dummy setting, counter attack settings, counter after block. We will make them just throw out a crouching, because most people are going to do that. They're going to throw out. So, well, there's a gap there. We don't want that. There's a gap there too. So that's the thing about Magik, is she actually has gap combos, but the good thing about them is that they're auto-timed. So if people press buttons, they get counter hit. So it's really hard to do like a counter hit training in this, but basically you want to do something like this, and then what you can do is throw out Black Panther, and that is a free overhead. Now, why is that a mix-up? Well, because in that same exact combo, trying to talk and play is not ideal. You can actually dash and still throw out a low, right? So you have the option of going high or low. Not only that, but you actually even have the option of doing a double high, and that is a free combo. So you can actually do out of the dash, you can get a medium and a light. You can also do a heavy and a light. So just a lot harder when they're crouching and actually get hit. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. Okay, well, you can do it. I don't know how, but you can, as you can see, I think it's maybe double dash. Yeah, it's double dash, so you can get a double overhead. So yeah. Yeah, so you can get a double overhead. So if they crouch in the middle of that, they will be hit with an overhead and you get a full combo. It's great. It's amazing. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it with the regular dash. I'm just not doing it right, I guess. And then of course you can also, oh no, you can't jump cancel it on block, but you can also do like that, and that's a double overhead. That one does have a gap though, so gotta be careful. But you can't get that triple overhead combo going, and that's just off of, something like that. Oh wait, gotta make him crouch, forgot. as you can see. That's gonna mix up every single time. So you do have that option, and if they start blocking the high, you just go with the low attack instead. So some other ways to set this up, because maybe you don't always have magic out first. Black Panther has a gapless combo with this combo if they're close enough, or you can just do like this, and so that's gonna be a low. So you have the low, and then you can even go instant overhead there. You can go with the first hit and get an overhead. Or you can even call an assist, and that's much harder to react to, right? You can do that, and that's probably the easiest way. You can also do assist call stuff, so you could do like, and then wait, I'm sorry, I'm timing. So that's like, they're forced to block that. If I can get the timing right. What is it? Oh, I need to use the other one, I think. Oh, wait, no. I remember how to do it now. I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait, why is it not working? There you go. So, back assist. That is a full combo inversion right there. So that's actually gapped. You don't want that. You want to be able to call him early like this. And now you're side swapped as well. So that's how you do that. It's forward dash into down dash. So. And now you're on the other side. And you can fake that by going on the same side. I used way too many dashes there. Right, and you can just go from there. So if you want to know how to do like magic, just off of this thing, you do a really late. You have to do it on the very, very last hit, otherwise you're not actionable. And you can get so what you want to do is you just jump. As soon as you press your jump button, remember that dash macro that we made last class? We want to do that instantly. It's almost unreactable, right? If you do it right. Oh wait, I'm literally tripping. So that is how you get your free overhead. And you want to use your heavy attack when you do your dash. So it's gonna look like that basically. And you get you do a side swap. And so that's gonna be a cross up when you land the attack. Oh my gosh, I'm literally horrible. I'm sorry. So you can do it on one side, or you can even do it on the other side. If I can actually get the combo to land. Or actually, you want to do like this, because that's gapless. You can't super through that. Okay, I can't get it, but you can do it. I promise. I'm just not good at. I don't really play Magic. Magic's not my main character. Okay, well, you get the overhead. If you ever are in a situation, remember that you don't want to always do the exact same thing. Sometimes you might want to disengage to make them press buttons. Now, how do you disengage? That's really simple. You just throw out a fireball. Sorry, I'm too used to doing. I'm pushing too many buttons. Fireball, right? So now you're completely safe. I don't know how to turn on frame data. I will figure out how to turn on frame data by the next class if they have it. There it is right there. Look at that. Super simple. Okay. So the fastest moves in this game come out at frame 3. As you can see where it says active, that's going to be frame 3. That is your fastest attack, frame 3, right? So if anything is ever -3 or -2, it is completely safe. So this move is minus 12, which means it is incredibly easy to punish. This move's only minus 7, so it's a little harder to punish, but if you're ever using any other of the medium attacks, they are going to be a little bit harder to you know, punish with. That was the light roller slash or whatever it's called. This, however, leaves you minus 7 at a distance, which means that they cannot use any light attacks at all. So that's minus 9 on that, but you want to actually just do this. And now you're completely safe. You're a plus 15. As you can see, it doesn't say minus, there's no plus, but it is plus 15. So if you're plus 15, then that means that any attack that you do after this, your move will come out faster. That's basically what that means. So if they press any buttons, your move will come out every time. So you get to run up, you can do an overhead, and you get a full combo. Right, that's a full, you know, you get a full combo. So that is how you mix up for the most part, right? There's pretty much not a lot more to it. You just have to know how to set up your own mix-ups, right? So if you're playing Magic, you might want to be something like, that's like pretty much your only option. So you can do this, and then you can do empty hop, you can do this, you can do, wait, sorry, timing was bad. Then you could do a grab instead, or you can do empty hop low, because they're going to respect. And if they don't respect, and you know they don't respect, then you can throw out your own supers, or even throw out another assist. So, you know, you're going to do something like this, you can do that. Right, so do this, throw out your assist, fake it, hold block, throw out your back assist, and, you know, because if you, depending on who your back assist is or what they do, you could lock them in place or pull them towards you. This one pulls towards, so it's a lot easier to do that cross-up stuff. Right, so you can fake a cross-up, you can get a real cross-up, right? You can do a lot of stuff. You can even do a call into a swap, and then get a sandwich combo going and whatnot. And Spider-Man even has his own. He has a built-in. I don't know how to do it. I haven't looked at his move list. What is it like? I don't know. I'll figure out how to do it. But yeah. So everyone has their own ways of mixing up. If you want to just do raw mix-ups with Black Panther, her I don't have any bar. Hold on. Her her quarter circle back heavy attack is overhead, and you get a combo off of it. Right, so if you're doing like this, you can double overhead. So you could do like if they're you know, pressing, then you can sorry. You want to do like a dash into one of these, into one of those, and you get a full combo. And you know, you get the idea. So that is actually going to be it for the class. Unfortunately, I don't play every single character, so I don't know every single mix-up. This is just kind of to give you an idea of how to do your mix-ups. Most of them are going to be through assist calls. If you're playing Black Panther, you kind of got it easy. If you're playing Magic, you got it a little bit harder in the fact that you have to, you know, do a little bit more work in order to get your mix-up going. But if you can force people to respect, you know, you could do stuff like this. If you have a portal, now I don't really know how to use portals, but if you do have a portal, her fireballs will go through the portal and cross up. So if you're really close, you can do like, you know, like this, into a fireball basically. So it'll be like boom, boom. Hold on. It's not very easy to do when you don't play the character, but you can get a fireball to go through, get them, you know, attack them as well, make them panic. If they're holding, because you know people are going to be holding block So if you do get this, you can always cross up like that. And like, you know, now they have to block behind them. Right, so, you know, there's a bunch of different ways to mix up. The whole point of this video was just to explain what a mix-up is and how you do it. While we're here, I will go ahead and slow explain what a cross-up is. Now, a cross-up is only done... Well, it's not only done since this game has multiple ways to do it, but I'm going to explain it as if it's only done one way. And that is by jumping over someone and hitting them on the other side with an attack. Like that. So, when you jump over them, you hit them on their backside, so they have to switch their block. So they'll turn their block from one way to another. And this will be, you know, someone's gonna have to be holding down back to block, then they have to push the other way in order to block at you now, if you go on this side. If that makes sense. So, that is what a cross-up is. Of course, some characters can do them with moves, like, she can do her ultimate into a portal, and she'll actually come up behind them. Or maybe you have to be in the air. You have to be in the air. I have no idea how that guy did that then. You can do it. I just don't know. I don't really know how to do portals, so it's not easy for me. But it's something like that. So yeah. I have no idea how that guy did that. Now I kind of want to know how he did. Okay, you have to press your unique button when you're near the portal. That's how you do that. And then I know she can do the dive kick. I have no idea how to do portal stuff. All you have to do is just go into her moves and figure it out. But as you can see, fireball will come to the other side. If you do a dark portal far, you can you'll get the portal stuff going. You can set up portals on pressure, like this, and now you kind of get one for free. Well, actually, you would want to do something like this, something that keeps them in longer, and you get a portal. But yes, that is the basics of mix-ups. Threaten a high, you want to threaten one thing, so that the mix-up comes from the other thing, right? You know, something like that. And you can even fake it, and get a grab if they're respecting, or you can fake it and do like this. Same thing with magic. Hers is a little bit harder to do because, you know, people can see you, obviously, and they can kind of just look at your character. But this is a grab. You can do this and run up and backdash. You can do run up and side swap. Hop into, you know, whatever. There you go. You get a full combo. I tried to super, but it didn't come out. Even this character has her super is a mix-up, where you see, as you can see, Magneto is currently blocking low. If I do the super, the first hit is low, the second hit, I believe, is an overhead. Oh, it's actually not. Never mind. That guy just let go of block when they happen to it. But yeah, everyone has their own ways to do overheads. And you know, the sooner you do stuff, the less likely people are to react to it. So maybe instead of doing the full combo, you could even do something like boom boom assist call overhead. You know, and now you've got a full combo. So yeah, that's gonna be it for yo, what's up, Aiden? Long time no see, bro. Aiden Games, welcome. Says first time chat, but I feel like I recognize your name, so maybe I'm missing something. But yeah, so that's gonna be all Okay, okay, okay. I was like, I thought I was tweaking, but I knew I recognized your name. Yeah, we're just going through the second episode of my tutorials on this game. We're doing mix-ups today. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for the next episode, but I'll brainstorm it, and figure it out. But that's actually just the end of the tutorials for right now. So I'm gonna undeafen. You're gonna start hearing these guys yapping to each other. I'm gonna make sure they're not saying any cuss words before I any slurs before I allow them to speak. But I might get into some ranked for tonight since I've got nothing better to do, and this is kind of the only game I ever want to play. So we'll probably do that. All right, I'm back. I'm back, Nugget. So I just finished that up. What's the word? What's the play? You're just back on Rivals. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm probably just gonna go play some comp. I don't know if you guys want to watch. We can, whatever. Do what you want. You don't have to actually watch, bro. Just pull the streak token. Just put the stream up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thank you. Flows BM, bro. Okay. Plug in, bro. All right. I think I'll probably just deafen back up. If you guys need me, just ping me. I'll hang in VC for a little while. I'm just gonna play some ranked and have some fun on stream for a little bit. All right, I'll catch you guys. All right, yeah, we're just playing some comp. Nothing better to do. I had to practice my own stuff, you know. Yeah, I'm gold trying to teach people. What do I know? I'm just messing.